Good, happy Friday morning and happy TGIF, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Denise Roberts' brother, hopeful Londonderry search will lead to answers. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Siobhan Lopez.
Conquer the cold this winter. A chill is in the air, but savings are heating up with Abundant Life's warm-up winter clearance sale featuring Harmon stoves. Save hundreds on all wood, gas, and pellet stoves, fireplaces, and inserts now through October 31st. With the largest selection of stoves in New Hampshire and the highest quality brands, including Harmon stoves, you won't be left out in the cold. Visit Abundant Life on Route 4 in Chichester. But hurry, these deals only last for the month of October.
Abundant Life, the energy store in Mumford.
We just spoke to Tom Robert, one of Denise Roberts' brothers. He says the family is hopeful that something may come from today's search, but he has no idea what led investigators to that property in Londonderry today. The Ray Street area in Manchester has been searched several times since the 2015 murder. Earlier this year, investigators were seen with metal detectors in the backyard of the house near where she was shot and killed. Her brother says the bullet was never found. Now, he started to feel worried that the case would grow cold without any new evidence, but is optimistic that they're now searching somewhere other than where the murder happened.
It's given us a lot of hope. It's been a while. We were starting to think that probably they didn't have a lot of evidence and that the case would eventually grow cold. We're just crossing our fingers. Hopefully something comes out of it that's meaningful.
Now, the last time that investigators were seen here in this neighborhood was August 30th, the 2-year anniversary of the murder. They were here recreating Robert's Walk and re-interviewing neighbors. We're live in Manchester. Siobhan Lopez, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Boston releases 218-page pitch made for Amazon's headquarters. Let's take a listen to the video.
Free personal and free business checking accounts really are free. Get all these benefits and services free with no strings attached. To open yours, visit any Commerce Bank location or bank@commerce.com.
Okay, and there you go on that video. Looks cool and cool. Also, calling it a proud city of immigrants that has become the 21st century global hub of the city of Boston made public its pitch to Amazon that hopes to lure the online giant 3,020 miles east. Large fire damages 5 buildings in Sanford, Maine. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 in Maine.
The 30 cents per gallon at Irving Oil gas stations? Now you can with Irving Rewards. With 4 ways to save, it adds up to big savings. Swipe at the pump. Swipe in the store. Pay with your Irving Rewards card. And purchase your home heating fuel from Irving Energy. Now that adds up to big savings with Irving Rewards. Pick up your Irving Rewards card at your nearest Irving Oil gas station and start saving up to 30 cents per gallon.
Yeah, Megan and Steve, just within the past half hour, we've seen the power restored here on this street. We don't know exactly how many people don't have a home tonight, but we do know that Red Cross has been out here trying to help them. And behind me, this is all that's left of one of those buildings. They had to completely demolish it. We do know at least 2 of those buildings are a total loss. People have still been coming by at this hour just to get a look at this. These fires certainly rocking this small town today. Terrifying, intense moments for those living near downtown Sanford. We saw a huge billowing cloud of smoke. An apartment building caught fire around 1:15 in the afternoon. Crews say the wind's carrying those flames to 4 other buildings.
This is horrific. A lot of families are displaced now.
Carrie Zelke lives across the street. She says she saw the flames, heard an explosion, and ran to help whoever she could.
The building that was behind the 2 large buildings that were on fire has propane tanks out back, and there's an older gentleman with a dog. So I was banging on his door till I got him to get out.
She even broke her knuckle in all of the chaos.
It's pretty traumatic for the neighborhood.
The building destroyed, she says, was known as a drug house. She and others in town have been trying to clean the area up.
We wanted to do better for the community, but when we said, cleaning up this house and cleaning up that particular building, we didn't mean this. This is horrible.
More than 100 firefighters struggling with the wind to fight those flames. Investigators now trying to piece together what happened.
It's rendering the building safe so we can have street operations back and get power back to the rest of the street, because we don't want people to be without power any longer than they have to be.
Meantime, neighbors are counting their blessings and thanking each other, just happy the day is over and everyone is going to be okay.
We're very tight-knit, and we just, this is very awful for the neighborhood. Regardless of what house it was, it's horrible.
The Maine Fire Marshal is now investigating exactly what happened. Right now, it does appear to be accidental. We do know one person was taken to the hospital. They have been released tonight. We spoke with many people tonight, and they told me that this just brought flashbacks to that mill fire that they had over the summer. Terrifying moments then. They had to go through that a little bit today, and they are, again, just happy that the day is over. For now, we're live in Sanford. Kathleen Jordan, WMTW News 8.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Very scary stuff in Sanford, Maine today. Senate passes a budget, moving the GOP closer to tax reform. The Senate passed a budget resolution, a key step on the way to tax reform. It still needs to recounsel its budget proposal with different one passed by the House. When Congress approves a budget, it will start writing a tax bill that Republicans hope to pass this year. Senate Republicans approved a $4 trillion budget measure Thursday, taking a crippled step toward their goal of passing a tax plan this year. Two arrested at white nationalist Florida event. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. There's a little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. There's a little light of mine.
You heard former President Bush there talking about racism and bigotry in this country. It came as there was a state of emergency in Florida as a white nationalist was about to take the stage. He was involved in the protests in Charlottesville, and he was about to talk in Gainesville, Florida. And you're about to see what happened next. Here's ABC's Victor Akendo tonight.
White nationalist Richard Spencer booed from the moment he walked on stage at the University of Florida. The crowd standing and shouting, "Go home."
These students right behind me here chanting and booing the entire time.
Spencer, a key figure in Charlottesville.
We'll never back down.
Where we saw those haunting images and violent flashes. The Florida governor declaring a state of emergency in preparation for Spencer's speech today in Gainesville.
No Nazis, no KKK.
Hundreds of protesters gathering outside the site of the speech.
We need to show that that Gainesville, that the state of Florida condemns Richard Spencer and his ideology.
The afternoon, mostly peaceful. Then this flare-up. The crowd surrounding this man wearing a t-shirt covered in swastikas, his mouth bloody. Law enforcement working quickly to clear the scene. And on that stage, Spencer trying to speak through the noise, but the chants continuing, drowning him out.
Now it's time for me to speak. I'll stand here all day if I have to.
When he walked off the stage, Richard Spencer thanked the University of Florida. He said he was happy to be here and that he will continue his fight. David?
Victor Akendo tonight. Victor, thanks.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday, and I'll see you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.